MC Shot, you lit.
You ain't outside.
We gon' get it up. We gon' go hard, dog. We don't get enough. Put it on my God, shorty bad. Oh my God. This ain't no facade. Park that thing in her garage. And it got me leaning like a kickstand. Think I took too much, I could withstand. The way I put this shit together, can't nobody do it better. Peep them janky moves, but you thought that you was clever. But we gon' solve it later. Now let's get this paper.
What it do, world? Welcome to another episode of You Ain't Outside podcast. You know, hosted by one. You know what I mean? Another beautiful day. You know, sun is out, looking gorgeous. You know what I mean? The snow kind of melting, getting away from us. Yeah, you know. Thank y'all for always tuning in with me. You know what I mean? Checking me out. You know what I mean? Showing me love. You know, it could just be one person, but if I can change one person's life, I'm cool. You know what I mean? So, you know, like I always start the podcast out, you know what I mean? I got a question for y'all. It's a healthy topic, you know what I mean? Like I always start off, okay, so I got a question. Are you prepared for what God got for you? You know, a lot of people are not prepared for that. That's why sometimes when those opportunities do come, they not really prepared for it. You know, they're not able to hone in on it and take advantage of it. You know, so and it happens to the best of us. You know what I mean? Sometimes we not prepared for it mentally. You know what I mean? This is where everything comes into foresight. When I say mental, spiritual, physical, financial, and spiritual. Did I say spiritual already? But yeah, y'all get it. Mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, and yeah, whatever. But yeah, like I said, you know, it's 5 things though, so you have to make sure those are equipped. You know what I mean? So you can do what you do. You know what I mean? A lot of people are not ready for that. You know. But when you hone into those things and you come to find out that it's not really like the big opportunity that you're really waiting for. You know, you find out it don't matter what situation you in, you already equipped to do what you do, you know, and take advantage of it. You know, so whether you up, you know, or whether you down, you know what I mean, you able to climb that mountain, you know. You know, because what's so crazy, you know, is like, okay, like I was saying, climbing the mountain. So you could climb a mountain and you spend as much energy as going being down, climbing up, and from being up, climbing down. It's going to be the same amount of energy, you know. So, you know, you just want to make sure you're ready for whatever opportunity comes your way and you take full advantage of it. So, yeah, that's about it. You know, this is the this is the entertainment part of the podcast. I got a question for y'all. What artists made some of the best movies? You know, I know for sure like a Tupac. You know what I mean? He had some of the best movies. You know, you got Will Smith, LL Cool J, Ice-T, Ice Cube. You know, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre. You know, you got so many artists that has made great movies, you know. And I don't even know if I've talked about this topic already, but if I have, fuck it, we're gonna do it again. You know what I mean? So those are some of the artists that I know that has made great music, you know, and not just hip hop, you know. It's like I said, it's so many different artists, you know, that's made that transition into doing movies, you know, as far as pop artists. You know, you have country music, you know, all these artists it's somebody in those genres that has crossed over into movies and when they got there, it was lights, camera, action, baby, you know, and they did their thing with it, you know. So y'all let me know what artists, because I know like hip hop artists, you know. So that's my question for y'all. What artists in different genres has did movies, and what movies were they, and like how would you rate their performance in it? It's the sports part of the category. As we know, the NBA they on a break right now because it's the All-Star weekend. So, so we're gonna talk about the dunk contest. Shout out to Mac McClung from Philly. That boy. Now, when they say white man can't jump, they was not talking about him. The highlights I seen, he was doing this thing. I really couldn't catch all of it because I was with my kids and whatnot, and keeping an eye on them and watching my niece, and I took my kids to the movies and whatnot, so I wasn't able to see all the festivities that the All-Star showcases. And I saw the highlights that Dame Lillard, he won a 3-point contest. So yeah, I just want to say shouts out to everybody, everybody who made the All-Star game, the All-Star weekend, and everybody who putting on the show for the people. Y'all did an absolutely great thing, like y'all always do. Y'all getting it more, putting more thought into it, So I just want to say salute everybody, salute the NBA for always showcasing that great talent, Also, last week, shout out to the Kansas City Chiefs. They won the Super Bowl. They did their thing. I think they won by 3 points. Shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles. Give Jalen Hurts that contract. He definitely deserved it. So yeah, that was the Super Bowl. So now we on to the off season. We're gonna see who gonna do what, and and from there. Shit, like I said, started a new season, free agency, the draft, signings, people getting signed, and from there we're gonna move forward. But before I end this sports part of the category, I have a question for y'all. What athletes do y'all know that has great movies? Since we was talking about movies earlier, what athletes y'all know that had great movies? For my first thought is like The Rock, but he's like he's an athlete, but he's like on the wrestler side, What athlete y'all know, like as far as like sports and stuff, but he's a sports player too. He's a football player. Yeah, y'all let me know. Like Shaq, he had, I believe, the movie Kazam. Kazam, I think. So yeah, y'all let me know that. Like, what athletes y'all know that has movies that y'all liked and that y'all rock with? Man, this my last part of the category. This my off the dome segment. Where I just speak my mind and things. Majority of the things not written down. So I got a question for y'all. If you was in a movie, what would your character be about? And what would the movie be about? Shit, if I was in a movie, man, I would, I will play any role that I need to play. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I can do it all. And based on the movie, it could be a comedy. It could be a love making movie. Like a love movie. It could be a tragic movie. Whatever it is, I believe I can showcase it because I'm a Gemini, and Gemini, I know how to tune in to all my senses and all my emotions, because I just go so hard, But yeah, that was a little bit of me crying, but I wasn't serious, but I know I can get serious doing it, I can get mad, whenever I want to, and yeah, but yeah, like my character, like I said, I could do whatever, But yeah, like I always say, thank y'all for always tuning in to the podcast, because if you ain't outside, where you at?
We gon' get it up. We gon' go hard, dog. We don't get enough. Put it on my God, shorty bad. Oh my God. This ain't no facade. Park that thing in her garage. And it got me leaning like a kickstand. Think I took too much, I could withstand. The way I put this shit together, can't nobody do it better. Peep some janky moves, but you thought that you was clever. But we gon' solve it later, now let's get this paper. Cause we ain't worried about shit, now let's get this paper. Shawty say I'm too much, fam, them too tough. When you get them blues up, then you make them rules up.
Whoa.